But I just kind of wondered how you felt about the support for ZachXBT raising over $1 million dollars and even getting support from Jesse, the CEO of Kraken. You have CZ from Binance and Polygon. Like, how do you feel about that? Why do you think that they are supporting him?
They support Ben.E for 20 million. So $1 million is not that much money, actually. I do think that has done a lot of reporting on some cases, and I guess some are for real or they're more accurate. But I feel like I'm holding him accountable so that he can do a better job in the future, and not like some kind of wild out and just write some shit that's not back upable. So and the thing is also educate the market, because I think a lot of people just take what he says for granted when the state of Web3 is to be verifiable, right? Don't trust, verify. That's one of the lines that DeFi or Web3 people like to talk about. And when we say verify, that means you got to go the Etherscan yourself and look at what connects to where, and not just like some transactions that don't match up. And he writes a narrative that he I mean, for me, it's like it is out of character the way he wilded out on writing about me, and I think part of that is because one of his friends was involved in that project, and like his friend had full control of the multi-sig, and him and Ryan Terabellini and Lauren Lance. And Lauren Lance is the CEO of Breadcrumb Apps, the app and software that Zach invested in and uses to do his reporting. It's called Breadcrumb Apps. The CEO is called Lauren Lance. The founder and CEO is Lauren Lance. He was the CTO of Formosa Financial and also the multi-sig signer. So maybe emotional there, I don't know. And then also at the time, maybe a little clout chasing, because I was the number one BAYC holder, or I still am, but yeah. So anyways, he decided to write, I embezzled money, when there's not even a single lawsuit against that project, even though that project's not a very good one. And again, it was his buddy that was running that project. And then other than that, the other thing he said, pump and dump. Well, a lot of those projects they talked about, if you can read the blockchain, you'll see that I only accumulate those tokens. I never sold any. Then where's the dump, right? So he's just using some things that didn't apply to me. And so the support he got from everybody, so it's okay. I mean, I think the people that supported him, the one that I think is a big deal is definitely CZ. But I felt CZ was pretty fair about what he wrote about it. And then other than that, like Bankless and Riot, fuck those guys. A lot of these people don't do anything in this fucking industry. They don't build. They're not even on the cutting edge. They don't have any good ideas. They're not doing anything. They don't participate in DAOs. I mean, nowhere near on my level of building or participating in this Web3 industry. Like, what do? They're podcasters or they're influencers that just talk about things that we work on or we build or we do. And, they have their opinion, but that's all they do. They just have an opinion. And, yeah, I mean, that's about it. I mean, what else is there to talk about it? Like, I found him, I served him, and then, we'll let the courts decide what's happening. I mean, I do feel like $1 million is a big deal right now in the bear market. I don't like, I mean, whatever, like CZ and people that with money, go ahead, support him, give him money. And I'd rather see him use that money, not to defend legal, but to use it to continue doing kind of good work, and like maybe through this bad thing that happened, he can learn and then, and do better. And then the other thing is, again, I would like to see that $1 million returned to anybody that needs that money. But if they don't need that money, sure, good. Donate and try to make the world a better place.
Hey, thank you for answering that. I appreciate it. Full disclosure, I'm covering the story for my followers, and I really want to get your side of it, your comments, like, each side, because I think that's super important, especially with investigative journalism and everything. But I